Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to share the outlets or the insights of our science classes. Like, this is the demo class, like how we will be training our students for their examinations. The first and foremost thing we'll be doing in our crash course is that we'll be sticking on to the blueprint provided by the board, so that we shouldn't be wasting our time on a subject which holds minimum marks. So according to the blueprint, we will be first training the students for the passing marks, because whatever the status of the student is, whether she is a topper or she is average or below average, the first thing the student's motive should be for the board examinations is that scoring a passing marks. So first thing is that we will be focusing on the passing marks, like which chapters should be targeted first to get the passing marks. Okay, so according to the blueprint, the maximum marks in the science subject holds a chapter called as light reflection and refraction and electricity. These two chapters, if we combine, you and the student will be getting the 14 marks. But since these two chapters are from the physics part, many of the students who are average or below average may not be finding it easy. So the chapters which will be very easy for the students is the first is the acid, bases and salts, then metals and non-metals, life processes, magnetic effects of electric current. So if we combine this 6 marks chapters, so we are having 6 marks chapters as 4, which will be easy for all categories of students. So if we combine it, then we can say क्या हुआ दिख रहा नहीं है दिख रहे हूँ फिर पूरा बोलना So, according to the blueprint, the most easiest chapters by all the students is first is the acids chapter, which holds 6 marks, then metals chapter, which holds 6 marks, life processes, then one more chapter which all the students can study is how do organisms reproduce. So this chapter will be for 5 marks. Chemical reactions. This will be for 4 marks. Periodic classification. So this chapter will be for 3. Sources of energy 3. These are those chapters which students often neglect. But these chapters, if we focus on these chapters, which is very easy by all the students, like all categories of students prefer studying these chapters because this seems bit easy for them to understand. So small chapters which can gain them the passing marks at least. So that first chapters we will be focusing. Then we can focus on the chapters which comes from the physics parts. Okay, so these chapters are those chapters which is bit easy to understand by the students. So sources holds 3 marks, sustainable management holds 3 marks, and our environment. So this is very easy chapter. On their own point of views they can write it down, like how you can preserve the environment. That kind of questions will be coming from this chapter. So if we calculate this marks, 6 plus 6 will be 12. Then 12 plus 6, 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. So by this we are going to get the 38 marks just by focusing on these small chapters. These chapters are those chapters which not even the one student finds it difficult. These chapters are often neglected by the students of all the three categories. Like if it is a topper, even that student prefers to ignore these chapters because this seems very easy for them. But if you just focus on these chapters first, you will be getting a 38 marks, that is the passing marks. But since our motive is to get the distinction, first we will focus on these chapters, and these chapters also we will be not giving them the detailed overview of these chapters. We will be giving them the important questions. Important questions in the sense the questions which have been approaching from past so many years, and these questions are sure to come for this year also. So according to that strategy, we will be giving them the most important questions from these chapters, which they can finish it early and move on to the other chapters. So this is our strategy, that we will be first focusing on the passing marks, then we will be moving on to the distinction. So the chapters which will be remaining is the chemistry part, that is the carbon and its compounds. Then we are having the life processes. So these are those chapters, not light processes, light reflection and refraction, electricity, carbon and its compounds, control and coordination, then heredity and evolution. These and human eye and the colorful world. These chapters we have not mentioned in this list. So this list we will be focusing for those students who are aiming for distinction. After the students passes out this part of learning the chapters, we will go on the difficult chapters and we will focus there on the important things which have to be studied. Then we will be heading over to the mock test to analyze the students' capacity of writing down the question answers. So many students will be well versed in the syllabus, but due to the writing pattern they will lose their marks in the boards. So what will be the pattern, how they have to present their questions, so this will be also covered in our classes. So this is the demo class to explain you that what are our efforts and what are our strategies to prepare for the subject. So this is the strategy for our subject science. This is how we will prepare our students. This demo class was mainly to give you an overview that how we train our students for the subject science of SSLC. So I think you have got the overview of our classes. Hurry up and avail this opportunity of getting enrolled in our institution and flying with your beautiful marks. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.